Today's weather is sponsored by the Eye Care Associates of West Kentucky, the Paducah location, located at 1748 Broadway Street, downtown Paducah. Don't forget, if you want to sign up for the winter weather outlooks, just go to weathertalk.com or bodotsandweather.com. Click the daily weather summary. I think we're going to change the name of this tab today to Winter Weather Outlook. Just click that, and behind there, you'll see the Winter Weather Outlook with all of the details, graphics, whatever I've updated with will be behind that tab. Good afternoon, I'm meteorologist Bo Dotson. It's January 12, 2017. Just a quick weather update. Everything is on track. Look at these amazing temperatures across the region. We're now in the 70s over western Kentucky, in the 30s. Mount Vernon, St. Louis down to freezing already. These temperatures are about as anticipated. Sure, the models might be 2, 3, 4 degrees off one way or the other, but that's really nothing when it comes to the atmosphere. Let me stop this motion here, and I'll just show you here at about 11:45, 72 degrees in Paducah, Kentucky, 43 in Carbondale, 37 in Mount Vernon. Here comes the cold air right on schedule. It's not moving in faster or slower than anticipated. We have this line of showers, maybe some thunderstorms as the cold front moves through the area. I've gone ahead and updated the winter weather forecast. I've got an alert now for quite a few of our counties, and I'll cover that while I show you some maps. So this is the high resolution 3K NAM model guidance. Let's just move through today. We see the cold front moving through the area right here. Everything's on schedule as anticipated. We move through this afternoon. We'll stop here at about 6 o'clock, the dinner hour. Showers, maybe some storms, Missouri, Boot Hill, Northwest Tennessee into Kentucky. Notice the lull back here. Now this is one of the question marks in the forecast for tonight. Temperatures fall below freezing. Will there be any precipitation? It's possible that some freezing drizzle develops, maybe some freezing light rain, but the heavy precipitation may hold off until tomorrow morning into Friday afternoon. Let's just keep moving forward here. We'll stop here at 12 a.m. on Friday morning, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., 3 a.m. Start to watch back here as the system pulls out of the west. Moisture comes up and over the front. We start to see precipitation developing over southern Missouri. Some of that will be ice, freezing rain, sleet mixture. Could cause some problems late tonight. We move into 8 a.m. Now you see the high resolution models have freezing rain across southern Missouri. That's the red. Purple would be sleet, so a mixture of freezing rain and sleet up here, rain to the south. Really questionable about how far south. Normally the models do not handle cold air very well, and normally the cold air sinks a little further south than the models show. Doesn't mean that will happen, but it's something to keep in mind. We move through, back up here, sorry about that. We'll move through Friday morning. We'll stop here at about 12 o'clock lunch hour. Freezing rain, sleet over parts of southeast Missouri, Illinois, northwest Kentucky, maybe parts of west Kentucky. Keep moving forward. As we move through Friday into Friday night, temperatures should warm a little bit. Maybe we'll change to all rain. Certainly the southern half of the region by Friday night will start to move above freezing with no concern past that point. Northern half of the area, let's say Carbondale, Mount Vernon area, we'll just have to keep an eye on the freezing line as we move into Friday night. And by Saturday, we all move above freezing, and that will change everything back over to rain Saturday afternoon. Freezing line pushes well north. Now, with all of that said, again, there are some questions on impact. We'll just have to see because of the warm conditions to start out. I went ahead and put St. Genevieve, Perry, Bollinger, Cape Girardeau, and Butler counties in Missouri under alert, and that means that there's a greater than 50% chance of freezing rain and sleet later tonight into Friday. Scott County is questionable, but I have all of southern Illinois now on alert. Randolph, Perry, Jefferson, Franklin, Hamilton, White, Jackson, Williamson, Saline, Gallatin, Union, Johnson, Pope, Hardin, Alexander, Pulaski, and Massac. 50% or greater chance of at least some freezing rain and sleet late tonight into Friday with some accumulation. The better chance of accumulation probably going to be Anna or Carbondale northward to Mount Vernon, somewhere right in this area here. Not as confident about accumulation as you go south. Now in western Kentucky, I went ahead and put Ballard, McCracken, Livingston, Crittenden, Union, Henderson, Davies, and Webster counties in alert for a period of freezing rain or sleet late tonight and Friday. Whether or not it impacts roads is questionable, and it should be moving northward on Friday afternoon, Friday evening as temperatures do rise. So what impact occurs along the Ohio River very questionable at this point. But I do think you will see at least some freezing rain and sleet. How much of it accumulates is questionable. Now, as far as accumulations of freezing rain, I went 0.05 to maybe a quarter of an inch of freezing rain over parts of southeast Missouri and Illinois. Questionable as we get into those higher numbers with temperatures on the rise Friday afternoon into Friday night. Just not overly confident. Usually for power lines to fall and tree branches, you're looking at a half an inch of ice or greater. Can there be some damage at a quarter of an inch of freezing rain? Sure, some small limbs. I suppose if a dead limb fell on a power line, it could cause problems. But power lines are made to be able to withstand a quarter of an inch of freezing rain. Not that big of a deal unless you had high winds to go with it, then it becomes a bigger deal. Very hard to forecast precipitation amounts. Again, we're starting out with temperatures in the 70s. The ground is warm. The trees are warm. The roads are warm. Everything's warm. It's going to take time for everything to cool down with this shallow air. We're talking about temperatures of 30 to 32 degrees, maybe in the 20s over our northern counties, but borderline temperatures through here, Poplar Bluff, Cairo, Cape Girardeau, Vienna, Metropolis, Paducah, and then as we get into Crittenden and Union counties in West Kentucky, lesser confidence on the impact in totals, okay? So we do have a good chance of freezing rain and sleet as we move into late Thursday night, especially on Friday across the area. Area south of where I have the alert, probably going to remain all rain. It would take a considerable shift in the guidance southward to be more concerned about, say, Mayfield or Murray. Not as concerned right now. Monitor updates as always. Forecasts can change. But right now, confidence is high that wintry mix, freezing rain, sleet will occur over at least the northern half of the area. Some question mark from Poplar Bluff, Carroll, Cape Girardeau, Paducah, Vienna in this area here. Some questions, but I do think you will see at least some wintry mix before this is all said and done. We all warm above freezing late Friday night into Saturday. That leaves us with above normal temperatures for most of Saturday, Saturday night, Sunday night, Monday. Another big rain event possible Monday or Tuesday, but no ice once we get to that point. So bottom line, a little uncertain on impact of this wintry weather, but as far as the weather goes, we will have a period of wintry mix across portions of our region over the next 24 to 48 hours.